from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. To throw is Winston. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Jared Cook with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Lutz good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
They say I'm streaming on YouTube. I'm looking at it on my screen.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
He was brought down by Zach Bourne. A gain of 4.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down.
1st down, Chiefs.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
2 yards.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Saints' 43-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce.
Mahomes pass.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Now Mahomes. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. And the head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Winston. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Willie Gay on.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Winston. Harris has it over the middle. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
10 at the 45-yard line.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Winston to give. It's Kamara pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Alvin Kamara.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From just shy of midfield, Winston. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. On 3rd and 1, here's Winston. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Now here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill.
It's
so
on YouTube,
everyone's
though.
adjusting their
I just
routes,
looked at- I
finding
just
open
looked at it.
space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
You said what?
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The punt team on now as this one's sent away. This is Harris. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
You like it? You like the mac and cheese?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit.
That's how he scored on the first one, but I ran command. It made me run command, and I don't even know how to run command.
The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
13 yards.
There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
Chiefs.
You was off the day, huh, cuz?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Caught left side, Williams. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Damian Williams hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score. Chiefs 14, Saints 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
I can't remember.
Now after the touchdown,
when the running back go out, do I go to the running back? And the shotgun.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
The ball carrier.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last two drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Gets this to a standout receiver,
catch everything like he a hose.
That's good.
But remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Kamara with a call on first down as he works his way forward for a gain of about 6.
Tyrann Mathieu on the tackle.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Shower has some cancer, yeah.
From the 45 on second down, Winston. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 37-yard line. A give. This is Kamara. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Dorian O'Daniel on the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
That's going to be mad expensive.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. But the last time the Chiefs defense saw Emmanuel Sanders was Super Bowl 54 when he was with the 49ers. Remember, he was a few yards away from hauling in a long pass from Jimmy Garoppolo that really might have changed the fortunes for both of those franchises. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
That's scary.
From the red zone now, Winston. Incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and he took the ball off course.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Winston. And Winston lost the football. But fortunately, the Saints were able to hold on to it, so they will indeed keep possession. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. First throw now for the backup, Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now a second timeout called for by the defense.
This nigga possession catch every single
one
thing.
Remaining here as we head toward halftime. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Looks like they made me run from it again, but I can't tell.
To go for it backfires. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop.
You sure?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a...
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Mahomes to throw. And Mahomes is going to go
Really got a safety
in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. So the screen pass goes backwards. That play seemed to have a potential disaster written all over it from the start.
I mean, wasn't that a tough spot on the field to make that call? You're inviting defensive linemen and linebackers to get pressure. So if one of them sniffs this out, you're definitely in danger. And this time, it cost them 2 points.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Kick off for Kansas City.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
You beat O'Harris?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things.
Yeah, I think that's what he said. He said on the corner he couldn't stop it.
Stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. So the big play gets him
across the field now. You wasn't in the party, though. You was just online.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
10 yards.
It's interesting going into this game. There's so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage.
Them niggas don't be liking that shit.
Who has it in this one so far?
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he gets it down to the 32. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Winston to throw it this time. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting
it before the ball arrived,
and I've got to tell you, you can
often
mistime that play because of the angles of approach.
Always over deep.
When you're going to get it, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Pass complete here to Sanders. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Cook's got it. Touchdown Saints. Jared Cook.
What a linebacker
his
that I put in
second
the middle
touchdown
of
of
the
the game and his 9th on the year. And
he
once again,
right
the Saints are back out in front.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
They'll turn to Kamara. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
That keeps the score Saints 15. Chiefs.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They only a certain playbook. I got an I formation.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. from the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
14.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this is caught at the 20. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Demarcus Robinson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead.
That boy ran that. I thought that was Tyreek Hill, looked like a McCall.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances.
That's crazy.
He'll go
He
for
was wide
2.
open like that.
And here's Edwards-Helaire. They'll look to run for it with Williams. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Saints 15.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Really 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
On the pickup.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
From the 27, Winston. The backfield that's complete to Kamara. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 22 yards there, a first down.
The 49-yard line.
I have thrown here, play corner.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
On the carry.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter.
Playing corner.
But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to.
Nah,
to
only in that formation, boy. Thompson ain't even on the field,
cuz. Interest in the running game as well, and they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Winston now from the 50. He takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
He wanted to go number 17. I know he
He
did.
knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Double team and it's intercepted. Picked off here at the 29. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
1st and 10.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down. play action. Now it's Mahomes.
Hold him. Ball out of bounds, bro. God damn.
Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
It's third down.
Yeah, like he can't throw the ball out of bounds.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. To throw, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Harris to return. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
That nigga Chris Jones can be unstoppable on this shit. I feel like they done buffed that man. They done nerfed that man. They did.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any
man, I could have jumped that.
One attack. We'll see how they attack him here. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
At his 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Picking it off.
Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
He was scoring. He was towing it. He told you what?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Play fake. Winston. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Anything to try to beat you.
Well, you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
The Saints on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Jameis to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. 16 yards, a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing. Coming left is Kamara. And he'll
They do that shit before. Like, they already know where they going before they.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
On 2nd and 7, Brees. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Brees on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion, really good pickup.
Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he's able to get
it down. If he was a little bit faster, he could have probably made a play.
7 that time, 2nd goal.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he is unable to make the play himself on 2nd down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on 3rd down?
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
I'm staying right here. I'm not moving.
To throw, Winston.
Right to the tight end.
Touchdown, Saints. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
You got the Cardinals, right?
Taken in the end zone. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
And a 1st down, Chiefs.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Edwards-Helaire. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Malcolm Jenkins up to make the stop.
No gain on the play.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held him to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Zach Baun there on the tackle.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Mahomes to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
That's what it is? I think so, bro.
He's back to throw. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Saints going to call the 1st of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw. This is complete to Michael Thomas. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Winston. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
The 16-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. The Chiefs now going to use the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
26, 22, 29. I'm about touchdowns.
They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll run it with Kamara. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the lead score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown. They're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. To throw is Mahomes. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. Mecole Hardman the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They go play fake. Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman. They find some open field here. And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line.
Mahomes pass intercepted.
He ain't got no timeouts left there.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
13 seconds left.
So after the INT, it's Breeze.
That's the right back. Oh. 43-yard line.
Back here to the 43-yard line.
By the Chiefs. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Seven seconds left. 7. Now I'm on the 43-yard line. I don't need much.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
I'm on the 40.
Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. This from long, very long range.
I missed that bitch.
And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
You seen it?
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. First throw of overtime for Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
As a former defender, I can feel their sigh of relief after that one, because when he breaks out of the pocket and you face a mobile quarterback, He causes all kind of problems in your secondary. They were able to force that incompletion.
And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
A gain of 7, but it's 4th down.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is going to be incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the first throw in overtime for Winston. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Sanders. A gain of 6 there on first.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
He was brought down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his... This will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get...